Yeah, we back. All right, y'all. So right now it's Sunday night, 12:01, and me and Robin, we're starting this fast thing, right? We're gonna fast. We're not gonna eat until Wednesday. Just got home, no problem. I mean, we had, we went out, we ate a good dinner, and I'm full, watching some TV. But it is now 12:01, April, I think the 5th. We're not gonna eat for about 3 days. So far, so good. I'm feeling pretty good. I ate today, so it's not a big deal. And we'll see how it works out for tomorrow. But, for the most part, I'm in good shape. But at 12:01, I wonder what is Robin doing?
Fasting, cleansing, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm going to get some juice. It's going to be my first juice of the day. I wonder what Rock's doing.
Feeling kind of hungry right now. Right now, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. Robin called this morning and cussed me out for about 30 minutes. Talking about the eggs were talking to her or something. All right, so I've hit my first little wall. I'm gonna go get me some juice.
Rob, go to hell. I'm trying to figure out a way to make my own juice. Hold on. I am at Whole Foods because they don't have juice at the juice bar. What kind of shit is that? I'm going to figure it out. I don't know what to do yet, but I'm going to try.
We're coming up on 48 hours, no solid food. I had that soup that I made. It was just vegetable broth, turmeric, cayenne pepper, and I did add garlic cloves to it, but I didn't eat the garlic.
I like this tea. I like this Get Clean tea. Let's see. Well, you know what tea I like for Rock? I like this tea for Rock. Get lost, punk.
This is my first step in preparation for the cleansing. I usually start with water.
Oh my God.
Did you want a ginger shot? Or?
No, I don't want a ginger shot.
What I did was I took some cucumbers and some lemons, and I put it in a gallon.
We had to restart the stream.
I don't want that damn juice
that I bought from the supermarket. And now I'm
to stay here. Inside is best.
They got it all shut down. The police have the front of the building shut down. So apparently something's going on and they jammed the internet up or something. I don't know why, but
CC be on point, right? Because I went upstairs, I saw the yellow tape. I was like, excuse me, hello, what's going on? The officer goes, oh, there's a investigation. I was like, oh, that's why the train was stored there for the longest time. Because it took me actually 2 hours to get here, y'all.
Right.
And it's hard. It's a journey. But I'm here for you guys.
All right, so
we were talking
about the fact that you had been that you were a part of the booklet,
the climate resiliency.
Yeah, let's talk about that
from NYCHA. I don't even know where we left off, but I'm just gonna pick up.
Well, the fact that you're in it is dope. That's number one.
Aww,
right?
Thank you.
And then you were talking about the fact that you guys had you implemented an evacuation program to get
NYCHA
residents, and now that's going to go across NYCHA now.
All 300 plus developments.
That program.
Whoever wants to be a part of it, but who wouldn't want to be a part of that?
Yeah, exactly. If I got to get out, I want to know how to get out.
Absolutely. Not only that, like I was saying before, it helps you locate the people who are homebound.
That's important.
They will survey. And that's where the Dream Charter School came in. And that's another piece that I haven't really elaborated on, but I'll do that a little later after I finish explaining this. So you want to know how to evacuate, where your evacuation center is.
Right.
Because you figure, like a lot of people, especially if you're homebound, you want to know where they're going to take. Where do you go for an evacuation? Where is your hold-up center?
Right. And
you need to know that, because these are things that we don't think of on an average, everyday basis, but we do need to know these things.
So I'm going to ask you, so what is the plan for people that are homebound? Like, how do we get them out?
We know specifically where they are, where the apartments are. So our thing for them is to stay in place. And if it's an extreme emergency where they have to be evacuated, we are setting up a team that will be able to assist. And as you know, being a paramedic, you're sort of in the field. You take those persons. Hopefully they're not connected to any devices, but if they are, you try to take their devices with them, but you would put them on a blanket.
Okay.
The blanket part, and because a lot of people don't know, especially if they're overweight or like myself, very heavy, because we don't know what their aid capacity is to.
Sure.
So just to be able to drag them to a specific place of form of evacuation. The fire department also has little stickers that you can put in your window. So basically, let's say there is a fire and you're evacuated as a family, but they have a sticker where you could put where babies are, so that they know when they see that sticker that, guess what? I'm going to go into that room specifically because I know that there's a child in there. It's also a sticker letting people know if you have pets, because a lot of us, in the case of emergency, we're out the door. But
we love our pets.
We do love our pets, but we love ourselves a little more. I don't want to say it like that, but I'll try and grab, because animals can be kind of sketchy, especially in emergencies. Like cats, they have nails. If I'm trying to grab you to safety and you grabbing onto me and scratching me, guess what? Unfortunately,
cat's gone.
There you go.
You're like, fend for yourself, buddy.
There you go. And they got 9 lives. I don't.
Exactly. That is true.
So, these are just some of the things that you're going to be able to address. And it lets you know what it really helped me with. Let me know the future of climate. And that's where I tap into the Dream Charter School. So now that was part of this resiliency program is now implemented as a course within the education system that they go through. They excuse me, sorry. They came out, they did the surveys, but they also were able to test our soil. They were able to do the questioning, we worked together, because
I just want to ask, they were testing the soil for
whatever you have in there.
Oh, okay. Was there anything particularly they were looking to find, or
no? Just testing the soil to see what's in there, because some soil samples, they do have lead, they do have other foreign instruments, but so far Washington has been good on that aspect, and that's where the architectural part came into it as well, architectural and landscaping. Because out of this, what people don't understand is like through climate encompasses everything. So there are specific gardens that they can create within your development that basically, if there's a pooling area, you put a garden around there that's sort of like a succubus. So basically, it's going to draw that pooling water towards it. So that in all actuality, how I broke it down, some really thirsty plants not cactus-like, but they're thirsty plants that brings the water towards them instead of allowing it to pool into our developments in certain flood areas in which we do live in. Because a lot of the Manhattan NYCHA properties are by the Hudson River and the East River.
Sure.
So in the other rises, it's like it's no midpoint in the middle of that. So these are things that we need. I'm curious and I'm excited to see where this is gonna go because it needs other input. But I'm just happy to know that the Washington Houses Ready book is the blueprint for other NYCHA developments becoming emergency ready.
So I'm gonna address the Hurricane Sandy thing, right? How did that affect Washington houses? Was there a lot of water? Like
we got a lot of the wind.
Okay.
We didn't get the water, but across the street